What's up guys, Nash here, and you're watching My First Time. Today is a very special edition of My First Time because it's the Valentine's Day edition. Let's just get right into it. Number 1, first kiss. The first time I ever kissed a girl, I was in 5th grade technically, but I was reclassed in 5th grade, so I was like 6th grade age in 5th grade. There was a NASCAR driver who had a daughter, and we dated in 5th grade. That consisted of like going around the school and telling people that we dated, and literally that's it. But that was my first kiss with that person, funny enough. Nothing special, nothing interesting, just pretty awful. To anyone out there who hasn't had a first kiss, just get it over with. It's not special, come on. Number 2, my first Valentine. I had Valentines growing up in class, in school, all the way through, just as a kid. I always had Valentines, so I don't know if those were serious. That was literally just whoever I would give the most candy to. But in middle school, everyone was really weird and everyone gets, Valentines, or everyone had Valentines when I was in middle school, so you'd always have to like lock in, a girl for the dance. Every, couple months there was like a time period where like everyone was just like a free agent. But my first Valentine, nothing special. Again, like just a very cute girl that went to my school. She made me very nervous. I used to let her know that I liked her by running up to her and kicking her in the shins because that's how I communicated. And then if she liked me, she'd just kick me right back. That was the communication that we had. I went to school with this girl for like 5 or 6 years, so we were pretty good friends. And I wonder where she is now. Let me know in the comments how your first kiss or first Valentine went, because mine weren't too special. And I'm just curious, what is it like, 5 years later? How do they treat Valentines? So let me know, because I'm curious. Number 3, first date. I remember this very nicely. Came over to my house. I lived on the lake, so we went on the dock, we swam, we just chilled. Made food. I actually made a salad, an egg salad. Like a salad with eggs in it, not egg salad. And it was fire, it was good. I was cooking at like 13. I don't know what happened to that, but it was good. I was better then than I am now. But yeah, that was my first date. And same girl who I had my first kiss with. I've told this story before. I don't know, I was just really weird. So I was literally making a salad for her. First handhold, oh. So during the summer, there's like those camps that the kids would do, like school camps. I feel like parents just need a place to send their kids sometimes, so they have these things. And I went to one and I was there for like a week and we did really cool activities and stuff, and there was this chick that was there and she was all over me. And we were playing dress up one time and she just held my hand. I was like, all right, whatever. I just thought, oh, she's supposed to hold my hand. We're playing a game, like, it's whatever. My hand was glued to her hand for the rest of the time, and that's when I figured out what holding hands was. Number 5, first girlfriend. I've had like 4 girlfriends in total, probably one of which I would consider a real relationship. All the other ones are just like acknowledging that I like them and just being in the same school, class, all that stuff. But I had one kind of normal, real relationship. I would say the thing that defines that is literally though 2 people wanting each other's best interests, and I feel like most relationships, especially in school and especially growing up, don't have that or lack that. But my first girlfriend was just like the most beautiful person I had ever seen at that time in my life, like the number 1. I was like, all right, there's no one that I will like better than this one girl, so she's gotta be my girlfriend. That was my idea, so I'm glad I've opened up my mind since then. But. Number 6, love notes. First love note was with my first like real crush. Our desks were like flat, and then under them they had like a little metal cubby and you could put all your pencils and shit in there. So like people would come up and just toss them in there, and that's how I'd read notes. We just look at them. Honestly, probably said nothing special. I didn't have a big vocabulary in 4th grade. I just remember passing love notes. Love notes were popping back in the day. Now you can just text people. Number 7, first romantic movie. First romantic movie was Gulliver's Travels with Jack Black. I specifically remember that. It was just the first time I ever went to a movie theater, sat next to a female. There was a real awkward vibe. We were like 2 of 7 people in this giant movie theater. And I think the back 2 people were just getting at it. And the whole time I'm like innocent and like 13 watching this little movie or whatever, I don't know. But that was the first time I ever went on like an official movie date and like left the house with someone. I don't know, that was weird. Number 8, first crush. I had crushes on like everyone in school, and that's kind of how that turned into like a relationship, if it ever was a relationship or whatever. My first real crush, like the first time I was like, all right, girls might not have cooties, like because look at these girls, like I love them. I remember watching a Mary-Kate and Ashley movie, and after I was done watching that movie, I was convinced that girls did not have cooties. That was my first real crush, was on both of them, Mary-Kate and Ashley. So I was probably 5. I don't know how old they were, but they were popping when they were young. They were everywhere, so definitely my first big crush. Number 9, first breakup or broken heart. Like I said, I haven't been in really any real relationships, so I haven't had to deal with any of that. I do remember getting stood up as like an 8th grader or a 7th grader and didn't like it. I was devastated. A girl I was dating was like way older in high school, and I was not way younger, but I was like a year and a half younger, 2 years younger, and like 2 grades younger. I remember that ended up not working out, and I was just pissed off for like months. But then I remember getting over that and thinking, yo, what did I just waste my time on? It's about being in like a mindset, especially with love or whatever it's considered on. Number 10, first school dance. I actually lucked out and didn't go to really any dances. I never went to prom, I never went to winter formal. I just don't think I went to any dances. I was always traveling towards like the back half of the year. I'm not a good dancer. Number 11, first gift I've ever given to a girl. A necklace with my initials on it and her initials on it, and it was fresh. I spent like $100 on it. That was a hard $100 to get. That was like 4 lawns I had to mow. It was just not worth it at all. But at the time, oh yeah, better believe it was worth it. Oh God, yeah. That little $100 necklace, it does things. Number 12, first embarrassing moment in front of a girl. Oh, there's too many. I was kind of young, so it wasn't as embarrassing, but I was like 8 or 9. Everyone was taking karate, like that was the thing. Everyone was in karate class, so I needed my brown belt, I needed my yellow belt, I needed to make sure I got the green belt before anyone else. So I was in this karate class, and it's like half girls, half guys, and we're all like 8 or 9 years old. We're all in there doing our little kicks and our, I don't remember what happened, but I just remember standing still on these mats. I looked down and I just peed everywhere, all over my pants, all over this mat. Like there's just pee everywhere. As soon as I looked at the ground and saw pee, I just ran to the bathroom. So I'm standing in the bathroom and I've got like this karate uniform on, it's covered with pee, and I like somehow get a phone. I don't remember having a phone. And I just ended up getting my mom to come get me, and walking out of there was very embarrassing. Not fun. I didn't even know what embarrassment was until that day, so that was a fun time. Always fun to think about that. Number 13, my first failed pickup. I've got more failed pickups than I have successful pickups. Anytime you go try to pick up a girl, you're really not gonna succeed. I mean, I'm nervous every time I talk to girls. That's changed a little bit since I was a kid. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe to Digi for new videos coming from me every single week. Make sure to leave a comment below letting me know the first time you did some of this awkward stuff, because you're not alone, you know, I've done it too. Everyone's done it. It's not, you know, just you. Thank you guys again for watching. I love you. I'll see you next week. Peace. What's up? I'm Nash Greer, and welcome back to Thoughts from a Desk. In today's episode, I've got a lot of stuff planned for you guys. We're gonna be looking at some top 10s. We're gonna be playing some games. We're gonna be doing some challenges, and I've got a very special guest for you guys.